Greetings and welcome. I'm Anita from Yoga on the Road, and today's practice, you see, has a chair, so there's no need for us to get on the floor during any part of our practice today. It's a practice that generally supports your mobility. We'll be working on some components that build strength and flexibility into your practice today. I have a chair that folds up, but a sturdy, solid chair will suffice as well. So once you're ready, you have your chair available. Let's begin our practice. I'm going to turn side on to demonstrate cat-cow. So we're starting in a seated position where our sit bones are right at the edge of the chair, which will encourage a forward tip of the hips or an anterior tip in the hips, and then start by just working on your posture. So you can either press the fingertips in behind the line of the hips to encourage a tall spine, tuck the chin slightly in towards the collarbone notch and reach out through the crown of your head. Another option to get this same sort of lift in your posture is just to take the hands down and reach for the legs. Keep drawing the spine up. And to start by checking in with your breath, just noticing how your breath naturally moves in and naturally moves out. We'll start adding some movement now to that breath. So with that tall spine, still holding the integrity of the posture, take your hands to your knees, and as you breathe in, have a feeling of tilting the hips forward, reaching through the navel, drawing the shoulders back and looking slightly up. As you breathe out, have a feeling of tilting your hips back, drawing your navel back towards your spine, rounding or concaving the back, convexing the back, chin tucks in towards the chest. Breathe in, just moving with your breath. Think of the front of your body opening, and then as you breathe out, think of the back of your body opening. We're just going to move through a few of these to limber up the spine. It's your option to pause and take some time in each orientation, to even add pauses to the breath, to play around, to get curious and just to explore. The main purpose is just to combine your breath with your movement, noticing how that supports you. Move through 4 more cycles. One last cycle. Slowly come back to your neutral spine, that nice tall posture. Reposition the hands either behind the line of the hips or again holding for the legs. And this time you're going to extend your legs, press down into your heels, and kind of create some engagement in your thighs. Generally, you think about lifting the kneecaps up and engaging the thighs. So first of all, find your alignment in your posture. Hips are tilting slightly forward. Core will start to work a little bit as we aim to reach the hands all the way up towards the ceiling. Take a big breath in. And as you breathe out, you're going to fold forward, thinking about the hip crease area. You're folding from this area rather than rounding through the spine. And then as you lean forward, draw your hands down towards whatever part of the legs they come into contact with here. I'm just going to pause here in this halfway lift for about 3 breaths. Just using your breath to relax into that position a little more each time. On your next exhale, start to walk your hands down your legs. Start to move your chest to or towards your thighs. Coming down as far as is comfortable for you. Different options for the hands here can be to maintain contact with your body, to bring them down on the ground to support you, or to even take the feet. Wherever you arrive, again, you're going to settle in using your breath to soften any edges that feel kind of tense, stretch to their limits. Remembering that we don't want to encourage pain, and if that becomes an issue for you, pain is a sign to back out. So really take the time to build your awareness, to listen to your body, to respond accordingly. Still taking another 4 breaths here. Kneecaps are still engaged, thighs are still engaged. On your next inhale, halfway lift, slide the hands up the legs. Use the hands to support you. And again, take a few moments here before we transition all the way back to seated, giving our body the opportunity to integrate all these little phases of this stretch. Keep the kneecaps lifted. There's that tendency, particularly if you're a hyperextender, for the knees to kind of push down towards the ground. So just add a little micro bend here while maintaining engagement of the legs. Take another 2 breaths here. Have a feeling of switching the core on at the end of your exhale, where you have that opportunity to really draw your core back towards your spine. Use that to inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower the hands. Just in behind the hip line again, bend your knees. Add a few neck rolls, slow, gentle neck rolls in one direction. Gentle neck rolls in the other direction. And then we're slowly going to move into one standing posture today using our chair to support you. So come to standing. And we're going to start in a downward dog position. So think of this as your body being at right angles. You're using the back of the chair to support the hands. Take the feet about a hip distance apart, or slightly less than a hip distance apart. Take 3 breaths here. Lift up slightly, and then you're going to step the left foot forward, the right foot back, and then you're going to pivot on the back foot so the outer edge of your foot is parallel with the short edge of your mat. Place your hand down on the seat, extend through the front leg, and then sweep your right arm past your back leg all the way up, reaching through to the ceiling. So you're extending out here now through the right shoulder, right fingertips, Find a position for your head that's comfortable. So that's either looking down, looking ahead, or looking up towards your hands. And then here's some actions to think about while you're here. Bring your attention to your front leg now, particularly your left heel. And I want you to have a feeling of really pressing down firmly through the left heel, engaging and lifting the kneecap as your thigh engages. And then think about the left hip crease and the sit bone of the left, or the left sit bone, moving back towards the right foot. So the hips really drawing back here. So that's the focus in our front leg. In the back leg or the right leg, have a feeling of pressing down into the outer edge of that foot, lifting the inner arch of the right foot, and again lifting the kneecap, engaging the thigh. If at any stage your arm becomes fatigued, just let the arm rest down by your side. Otherwise, see if you can think about all those little points of engagement. Left heel, left kneecap lifted, left thigh engaged. Right outer edge of the foot, right kneecap lifting, right thigh engaged. Your left hip crease is drawing back as your left sit bone draws down towards the right heel. Find a comfortable head position. And then reconnect with your breath. 4 breaths here. If your arm's lifted, slowly lower the arm. Bring the hand back onto the seat. As you do that, pivot back on the foot so that you're now stepping on the ball of the foot and the hips are even. Step forward, and we're transitioning straight into the other side now. So from here, you're stepping the left foot back, pivoting on the left foot so the outer edge of the foot is parallel with the mat, positioning your hand above your right foot, and then turning the chest to face towards the left. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Those prompts again for this side. Press down into your right heel. Lift and engage your kneecap. Feel the thigh engage. Right kneecap. Feel the thigh engage. Draw your right hip crease back and think about your right sit bone moving down towards your left foot. Move your focus now to your left leg. Press down firmly through the outer left edge of your foot. Lift the inner arch of the left foot, the kneecap, engage the thigh. So there's a nice strong engagement through your legs and through your foundation. Reach and stretch through the left fingertips. Notice the openness in the left side of your waist. Find a comfortable head position for you. And if you can, challenge yourself to feel a little bit of lightness in the upper body rather than pressing all your weight down into the chair. Find a little lightness. Wherever you find yourself, take 4 breaths here. Slowly lower the arm, reposition the head, look down towards the seat. Place both hands on the seat, lift and pivot on the back foot so your hips are even. Stand forward and then walk back, coming into a downward dog, actually a supported downward dog. And just take a moment here to take a few breaths. This might be enough of a forward fold for you. If you would like to challenge yourself, move a little deeper. Allowing the chest to move forward towards the thighs, allowing the head and neck and shoulders to soften and hang, allowing the arms to relax, using your breath to support you. Take 3 or 4 slow, deep, intentional breaths, allowing your exhale to be slightly longer than your inhale. Press down firmly into your feet, bend your knees slightly and slowly unravel by lifting vertebrae by vertebrae all the way back up to a standing position. Give your shoulders a roll as you reach the top, reach out through the crown of your head. Bring your hands to your heart and take a moment to acknowledge yourself and your commitment to being here today. Thank you for joining me in this short practice. My name is Anita. I'm from Yoga on the Road. Namaste, and I'll see you another Tuesday.